Welcome to my brand new improved resource page on my newly launched website. I'm so excited about this page. And this is one of the main reasons I wanted to launch a new website is because I wanted to be able to have a very resource rich page for all of you to be able to find tools and supplies, but also as a learning center for you. So let's just take a little tour. First of all, I have my freebie library, which is new to my website with the new launch. And this is full of downloadable checklists, some ebooks. It's kind of small at the moment, but I've got so many ideas for some really good additions to this that I'll be adding. So please get signed up for that for the library so that you'll have access to all these really good tips and inspiration and downloadable checklists and ebooks. I've got my online cushion course here, which of course is available for sale. Now, if you're not familiar with this course, this is designed for the beginning sewer. It's a person who has a home sewing machine, not an industrial machine, and it walks you through making a really beautiful boxed cushion for chairs, sofas, outdoor furniture. My goal in this was to help new sewers gain skill and confidence in sewing. So I hope you'll check that out. I've also got my YouTube channel, which is kind of a new launch. Again, the resources in it at the moment are a little bit limited, but it's going to have lots of new resources in it, including this video walkthrough of my resource page. This is part of my new YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. I've got my favorite shops, my Amazon store, which is a great resource for buying a lot of upholstery tools and supplies, especially if you're not doing this as a business and you don't have access to trade upholstery suppliers. Many of the tools and supplies are available on Amazon, and I've created a store that gives you direct links to all of those. Upholstery Mania is a Etsy shop who I just love. She sells really nice quality supplies in smaller quantities. So again, if you're not doing this as a business, you may not want to buy full sheets of foam, and you may not want huge rolls of Dacron and cotton. You can buy them through Upholstery Mania, same good quality, but just in a smaller quantity, which I think is just a great idea. One of my other favorite resources is SailRite. If you don't know about SailRite, you really should. They have got so many tutorials and educational materials on their website. It's a resource I turn to on a regular basis. But they've also got great products. For instance, as pictured here, they have one of my all-time favorite staplers. I use this stapler, the SailRite stapler, almost more than I use any other stapler in my workshop. And also, I've got a project coming up pretty soon that I'm going to be pretty much buying all my supplies from SailRite. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that, because I'm kind of excited about it. I think it's going to be a really fun project. Now I've got sort of the meat of the resource page, which is my toolbox. These are links here. If you press on that little plus button, it'll open up all the hand tools, stapler tools, air compressors. My favorite scissors are on here, sewing notions, all kinds of good things there. And even if you're into painting, staining, and or repairing your furniture frames, I've got some really good products in here. These are some of my favorite products ever for working with anything that has to do with finishing off your frame, repairing it, painting it, staining, etc. Woodworking tools, because you guys know I love to build my ottoman frames, so I've got all my tools here that I've linked, and of course ottoman feet. Next section is all my best upholstery articles about learning things upholstery-wise. And there's lots more. If you click on the Read More button, there's even more blog posts than just these 5 that are featured here. So there's a lot of good information in these articles. And finally, just a few more resources for you. This article here on the right-hand side, this is a blog post I wrote about sort of not your typical ways to learn upholstery. Like, for instance, there's some professional organizations or Facebook groups which are really good resources. But one of my favorite is just building your own network of upholstery peeps. I have a couple different circles of upholstery friends, and they're some of my most valuable upholstery resources. I learn so much from all of them on a regular basis. So I highly, highly recommend you building your own network of upholstery friends. I've got my favorite books, because I'm a book person. I love books. And there's only a few listed here, but the top 2 are absolutely some of my favorite. They're More is more of a design book, but it's a really fun one. I've got some more I'm going to be adding there, but for now, this is a good start. Upholstery educators. Okay, people, these are some of my favorite people in the world. I know all of these people personally, and they all teach upholstery in some way, whether it's in hands-on type classes and workshops or online. And if you're looking for other people to learn from, which I highly recommend, if you know me at all, you know I definitely recommend that. You're not going to go wrong with these ladies. So check them all out. Podcasts, websites, YouTube channels. These are all things that I turn to on a regular basis, and I feel like you should know about them as well. So these are all my favorites. I'm really excited about this page. I hope you guys will turn to this on a regular basis. I really wanted to build a rich base of knowledge for anybody who's interested in upholstery. So the other thing I would like to say is if you're looking for something and don't know where to find it, and you don't find it on this page, reach out to me and I will see if I can find it for you, and I'll add it to my page. So I hope you enjoy this, and I look forward to interacting with all of you. Thank you.